Thank you for making it to be with us this morning. We are grateful. To the high table, you are all warmly welcome. This is home, and this is what we do every year. So we are grateful to have you in our midst. All protocol to be observed. I want to sincerely render an unqualified apology for how far we have extended the time of our meeting to this extent. And we have been confronted with challenges that are far beyond our reach. And no life has been permanent. Really, what we used to do is, I work at Kampi University, so I'm very close to the transport officer. So every year, when we have our annual general meeting, I easily get bus. So all I always need is to get fuel to the bus, take care of the driver, and he goes round to bring our students. Unfortunately, this time, our bus is not in good condition. Even with all that, at the time when I approached them, Holy Esther Peter and Paul had hijacked the bus. So they have taken it out of campus, and I couldn't have access to it. So it affected our movement. So that is why we are not able to stick to our time as we initially mentioned. So Chairman, kindly pardon with us for this inconvenience. I want to use that opportunity in our quest to correct this, such that it doesn't repeat itself in our subsequent meetings, that the various chapters, Tamasco, Ganasco, Pisco, Kalpohin, Islamic Senior High, the students at such schools also have the right to use the school buses. So when we have TABISU meeting, we send you letters. That is why your patrons kindly coordinate on our behalf with the administration to get the bus so that Islamic students are coming with their bus. When we finish, we send them back. Ganasco will come with their bus. When they finish, they send them back. And I think it will help us so that we can always have our people, we can beat time and do things as it is expected. If you agree with me, can you give a hand of applause? I am making a passionate appeal so that it will help us not to repeat these things again. The main purpose of today's meeting is on the topic, the role of Bimoba youth in promoting unity for development. In everybody's quest to grow means you want to get developed. And for us to get developed, it's not about us going to the farm to farm. It's not about us doing business alone, but also to what? To be educated. Today we have our own carrying this occasion to the rank of what? A professor. Are you not proud? That you meet such a personality and you are not struggling to speak English. They want to say Chamba, I will do it. Aren't you happy?
Very, very happy.
Yes, that is the far we can go. Okay, so we think that we need to put in one or two things in place so that we can still make it. Chamba is close to retirement, and I know that one of his pride will be that when he's even in the house resting, he will hear that other Bimoba students are becoming PhD holders and becoming professors. So that one day he will pick his phone and call, Professor Suuk, how are you? What about this? Yes. What about that? That is their pride. So we think that no matter our differences, no matter our geographical locations and differences, no matter our tongue, no matter our riches, our status, at whatever levels, there is a point we can come together. And that point is our quest to bring development. If you interrogate Prof, he will tell you that he's not fairly treated or given the needed attention in UDS. And it's all on what? Tribal biasness. Not anything. All those in tertiary institutions. Chamba is here with me. He taught in Tamale University, Communicative English, left UDS, left Tamale here to Nabrongo. Even Nabrongo, I met him there. There's no place that is fair. We have all these rich resources, yet we find ourselves in different places serving, and they are just like underdogs, or they are not given the attention that they need. All because of what? Tribal and geographical differences. Don't we have one in our areas? Can't we also develop university colleges, teacher training colleges, where we can also serve our own people? How many times have we forgotten that even women in Nobisco common markets have sold food there and paid their children's school fees? into universities, into nurses training colleges, into teacher training colleges. Security men over there have done same. And I believe strongly if we also have a tertiary institution in our area, we can also produce cooks, people who will sell food, security men, and they will also use to support some of you, and you can grow far and far and far in life. So the appeal is that in our quest to develop, we need tertiary institutions in our area too. We have about 4 senior high schools now, am I right? About 4 in the area. If somebody is in a senior high, he knows that there's a teacher training college in Natural number 1. There's a nurse training college in Jimbali. And he tends knowing that if I do well, this is where I'm going to be. And in the next 2 years, I'm going to be a nurse. What he strives to learn, he will. Even when you go home, you the union students, even Damascus, when you go home and meet your fellow students in Nabantu, they give you respect because of the distance, even though you are learning the same thing. The union students see you as models. I want to be like this guy. I want to be like that guy. The way they come home, the way they walk, the way they talk, their dress code, it speaks follows. So how will the impact be? How massive will the impact be? Should we have tertiary institutions in our own area? This is what we are making a passionate appeal for. And I think that we cannot say we are developed when we are not learned. And even if professors are saying they are still learning, I don't know the challenge. I don't know the measure of that challenge to you and how you are looking at it. A whole professor, I think if you should have had more than 5 years to work, probably would have had an emeritus. This man is not like any other person. He has the practical knowledge, he has the theoretical knowledge. Let's applaud him for me. That is on the topic. TABISU, as we organize our annual meetings, basically is to mentor our people. Our basic aim is to mentor students. We want to throw challenge to you. We want you to look at how far your old people have gone and what you can put in place, what you can also do. When these men are old and cannot be here, they will say, in those days, I used to attend TABISU. How is it? Is it still like those days? Are things still as it used to be? Okay? So we think that we should give that platform to also know the way forward. That is why I asked Prof to give us details. Unfortunately, we didn't ask. I think he would have written it very well for us. He had also occupied student leadership positions. He hasn't all of a sudden become a professor, but he has gone through a lot. Today, how many of us want to go to Yendi Sinai? But that is a professor from Yendi Sinai. Today, when they say Dr. Solomon Konlan Pigansua, you get up and let them see you. You see that guy? I'm the only one who is qualified to call him that guy and go free. Okay? He used Latin. They are the first batch of Bububu Sunday School. Wow. Yes. No, I think you have about 3 doctors now. Or is it 3 doctors with 1 professor, right? How many doctors do you have for Bububu side now? About 4. There are 4 with a professor, right? Or you are still all doctors? They have 4 doctors of Bububu Sunday School. So it is your effort. It's not the school you attend. People have completed Tabasco and they are pushing trucks, even though it's the best Sunday school ever, and will remain until somebody beat them. Even though I'm not a Damascus, but I speak the truth. People attending on this school, they are pushing trucks. This man was cooking. He learned how to cook a Bububu because he's a mother's loving son. They always used to cook for him. But when he went to Bububu, he had to cook. I'm telling you that he had to buy kerosene into his lantern, use paper to cover the utmost part of it, and then read. Today he is a doctor, a research scientist in animals and crop husbandry, in CSIR, a recognized scientific body in Ghana. I know proud all the way from Kombian. It's not from Moiko. It's not from the main road cities, all the way from Kombian. Wow. Can I see some Kombian students here? Yes, that is your pride. Solomon is a a mentor, he's a light that shines everywhere in Kombian. You should be very proud of him. Let's give him a round of applause. We basically discuss challenges that is confronting our area. So in our annual meetings, we come out with a topic for discussion. And every guest speaker subjects himself to that topic. Today we are talking about development and unity, the role of the youth. In which way you as a guest today can inspire, can encourage the youth so that we will do ourselves that good to bring development in our area. So today's topic, we are doing something new in TABISU, which has never happened. Today we are inaugurating a parliamentary committee. And now we have a speaker, we have parliamentarians who are coming to make their presentations. And in our previous discussions, what we did was that I tried to let the speakers link up back with the district assembly because we want to talk about realistic issues. If we are talking about challenges confronting education, then definitely you should know that we have contacted what? Educational Directorate. If we're talking about issues confronting the Ministry of Health, we have spoken with them. If we are talking about issues confronting our road networks, we have talked with those the district engineer is being involved in it, and several other departments. So in our presentations or submissions today, we will basically be approaching issues that is really happening on the ground. And we are doing this because you can look at the poster that we gave. We brought almost all the people that are in the front line in their quest to develop our area, so that they will listen to it and see what they can do, so they can see the way forward and help us to see how we can progress. Since I became Patron, our guest speakers has always been Bimobas. I've never got anybody from outside in our quest to mentor the topics. And I bring people from what? Our background. People who comes to give us discussions or topics on what they know best. So that I don't bring a scientist to come and talk about business development. I don't bring an agriculturist to come and talk about entrepreneurship. I don't do that. I bring everybody based on your area so that as you come around, you give us a very good work. So we don't bring outsiders. TABISU is not a platform for politics. I've always said this and I want to repeat it. It's not a platform for politics. That is why I brought a topic. If you are here with a political uniform, with a political connotation, kindly tone down and subject yourself to the topic in question. I've done this before Honorable Solomon in Tatku, those who were in Tatku, our second meeting in Tatku. I've said it before him and I'm repeating it today. I'm saying this because the fact that you belong to a political party or you are a political leader should not bring division among us. As we are here, we have NPP here, we have NDC here, and other political parties. So we do not want to create differences and cracks among ourselves, but we subject ourselves to the topic. But for the sake of whatever we are doing today, we will allow sitting MPs and other political leaders to really give us account of whatever they have done, but not to tone that much politics. We don't accept that. But accountability is also required. What have you done? What are you doing? What are your intentions? We will require of that. But make sure that you do it within the bracket that doesn't bring division among ourselves. So all discussions is going to be based on the topic. And when we were inviting you in your letter, you saw the topic for discussion. So based on that, you speak to us. On this note, I want to warmly welcome each and every one of you to this August meeting. And I'll say that you are warmly welcome. Let's follow strictly the rules that we have for you here. And let us see how we can forge ahead to see the way forward. Thank you.